Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Chad. Say happy birthday, Mom. Happy birthday to you. Guess where he's going? To throw away her poop before we've even begun.
Well, we've officially gone back to being novices. What is up, guys? Welcome back to Touring Tastebuds. How's everybody doing, man? I hope everybody's doing freaking fantastic. I feel like we've been MIA for about 5 years, even though it's been only about a month. But we have a lot of fun things to tell you guys and a lot of fun things coming up. And if you guys are just tuning in, we have been MIA for about a month. We took a little YouTube hiatus because, well, we have some really exciting things come up and we actually are starting to finally figure out our life. So that's exciting. But yeah, we have a lot of announcements, a lot of questions to be answered. So stay tuned. We're gonna do this hike at Harpeth River State Park and then we're gonna answer all the questions that you guys have.
And we're really excited to explore it. Basically, per its name, it's a hike alongside a river.
So kind of a neat thing that I really haven't seen at many state parks is they actually put up these little signs and they have what the plant is or whatever the vegetation is around here, and they tell you a little bit about it and then its actual scientific name. So it's really cool, kind of an interesting thing. Good job, Harpeth River State Park.
So we just did the first trail of the 2 trails that we're doing today, and it's really cool. It's just so fascinating to me that somebody could literally tunnel through rock in 1818. Given it took them 3 years, now it took us probably a month. But it was just baffling and really cool. So we're about to hit the second trail. It's gonna be the overlook, so here we go.
What do you think?
It's really pretty, yeah. It reminds me a lot of Devil's Den, Yellow Rock Trail. So if you guys ever followed us along in our previous vlogs back when we lived in Arkansas, we used to do a ton of hikes at Devil's Den State Park. And this really reminds us of that area, and it's really gorgeous. So we're glad that we did this overlook. And I think we'll definitely be back to canoe the river because you can actually do that. So
yeah.
It's really cool. Just a nice day to get out. We're really excited to actually be back out vlogging and doing all the above, so.
Okay, so one thing about Chad, if you don't know this already, based on the previous history of our vlogs, he always likes to take the path less traveled. So anytime he sees a barely little paven path, not even paven, a little path that may have had somebody walk on it at some point in time, he's all about it.
That's a hard fact. Maybe I'm just antisocial. Alright guys, so we just got done at the overlook and there was about 5 different groups that came through and we're just literally standing right in front of us and just wouldn't move. No offense to those people, you guys got to enjoy the view too, but we can't vlog with people surrounding us. Well, we can, but we just want to be annoying. So in 3, 2, 1.
So we actually did a live stream probably 2 weeks ago at this point, and we got a lot of really good questions. We just wanted to kind of pop on and let everybody know we were still here, we were still doing YouTube, we were just in a transition phase that was taking a little longer than we thought. So during that live stream, we didn't keep it up on the YouTube channel, but during it we got so many good questions that we thought we wanted to include our answers to those questions in an actual video that would live on our page so anybody who was interested could hear our answers. Basically, I thought it was going to be so easy to go from 100 square feet to 2-bedroom, 2-bath house, but it has been a tough transition to say the least.
Alright, so let's get into the questions.
So the first question is, do we miss the Airstream?
Yes.
For sure.
100%. Yes.
Yeah, we don't miss it to the point of like we're gonna not live in the house and go back to the Airstream. Like we do really like having a house, we like having a home base and a permanent address, but we absolutely miss the Airstream and the freedom of living in it and
Yeah.
moving around in it whenever we want to. So we definitely do miss him, but at the same time we do like living in a house too. So
Plus Wi-Fi.
yeah.
Wi-Fi is really the only thing that is pushing me towards the house instead of the Airstreams.
One of the next questions we got is, did we encounter anything sketchy on our trip? Which I don't know if we've been asked this before, but it was a good question that just randomly popped up in the live. And we did kind of talk about a few sketchy things that we encountered, but to be totally honest, I was really never sketched out at all on our road trip.
Yeah.
There was one encounter that we had at a local state park in Tennessee, but other than that, on our big road trip and stuff and just living in the Airstream in general, I really didn't feel sketched out or worried. I mean, you encounter some interesting people living in campgrounds and in the middle of nowhere, but other than that, it was not sketchy to me.
Really, all of our encounters and experiences with anybody else in terms of RV living or camping was really positive.
For sure.
Met some really nice people, got to join a couple of actual Airstream Argosy groups, Airstream groups.
Yeah.
So for everybody that's going to say that, we still own the Airstream.
Yes.
We are still full-time RV lovers. We're not full-time RV livers.
Yeah, we aren't full-time RV living, but we are still full-time RV owning. So we still own it full-time, and that'll be another question. So question number 3, favorite place we visited.
So my favorite place that I visited had to be Glacier National Park. I just fell in love with the mountain views, the waterfalls, the sunshine, the vegetation, the deer.
Yeah, all of it.
The ice cream, you name it, Glacier National Park had it. If you've never been, go check it out.
And I concur. Question number 4, are we renovating the house? So to answer that question, it is a little bit of yes and a little bit of no. We are actually renting the house, so we won't be renovating it as if we own it and doing any major projects, but we definitely have some freedom to kind of work on it as we choose, and we have some small projects we definitely have planned that we will be videoing, like a fun outdoor project and some fun little interior kind of projects and DIY type stuff. So we definitely have plans for the house that we will be doing. It's just not going to be like a full-blown renovation like the Airstream was.
We didn't want to buy a house yet because we wanted to make sure that we loved Nashville, which we do.
Yeah,
there's no questions about that, but it was more or less figuring out where we wanted to live in Nashville.
Yeah. What is to come for Rocky?
So Rocky is the real renovation project that we have in terms of anything renovation wise. We are going to do a lot of upgrades to Rocky. On the outside, we're actually going to paint him, which is going to be an amazing experience. We cannot wait. So we're going to do it on our own. We're going to paint Rocco on the outside.
For sure.
And then after the whole 9-month, 10-month, I guess, total trip that we had in our Airstream, his axles have actually kind of worn out.
Yeah, we never replaced them to begin with, and so they're still from 1977. And so you can just kind of tell, like, when axles start rubbing against each other, like, there's not that much protection to the metal on metal. So we definitely want to replace those and just make sure that he's refreshed and good to drive around more.
We did the inside of Rocky first, and now we're going to do the outside for some upcoming trips.
Yes. So next question, what is to come for us?
Do you want to answer that with me?
Okay, go for short term. I don't really know what the answers are, so continue.
Oh, God. We actually are going to plan on just kind of staying around Nashville, staying around the Tennessee area. We've actually met up with some phenomenal people over the past few months that have been passing through Nashville, so thank you to everybody that's came through. And we've also gotten to spend some time with our families over the past few months, which has been really incredible. So we're going to be doing a few hours away adventures such as Asheville, Charleston. We want to do, I think, another weekend in Gatlinburg. We want to do a lot of things. So we're going to stay around Tennessee, really explore our own home state, and just try and actually figure out this area. Yeah. All right, just to clarify, short term is like 3 to 6 months. So over the next 3 months, you guys are going to see a lot of like Tennessee vlogs, a lot of foodie spots in Tennessee, a lot of hiking trails in Tennessee, and then
stuff around our house too.
Stuff around the house and Rocky.
Definitely have some bigger plans for international travel, and definitely some goals there. We've said that before, like in our kind of like 2019 kickoff video, that we have a lot of plans to travel internationally or just kind of like further away too. And not even further away, but just like fly places and not have to drive there and just like spend more time in places. So we have a lot of plans potentially around like Europe, and we definitely want to go to a beach at some point in the next 6 to 9 months, I would assume.
You cool? Come on.
Okay.
Okay.
Next question, did we get jobs?
So the answer is yes. We both have been, we were kind of mulling back and forth between if we wanted to get jobs or not, and the answer is yes, we both actually got jobs. So we both had jobs in Arkansas when we originally started touring Tastebuds, and it actually worked out for the better for us because we were just able to do more things. Don't get us wrong, touring Tastebuds is
still
cray-cray.
Touring Tastebuds is still the long-term goal for like employment and what we want to do with our life, obviously, but in the meantime, we have a lot of plans and things we want to do now. And we also want to put money back into touring Tastebuds too, which when that's your only income, you're really just using that money to kind of live, which
Yeah.
it totally supported us in what we were doing
Yeah.
over the last 9 months.
And it was perfect. It really was.
Yeah, but for now we want to actually be able to put money back into it, go on more trips and do more things. And so that's why we both got jobs to kind of like continue putting more into the business itself. So I think we're super excited about that too, to continue the business but also not have to fully rely on it.
Yeah, for sure. No, well, she's right. I mean, when you guys are working on something for so much time and so much effort, and you're maybe not to the point where you want to be, it gets exhausting and really
Yeah.
tiresome.
Stop.
And
Turn
don't
it
get me
down.
wrong, we're very lucky and fortunate to be able to run this business and actually make money through it and live our life the way that we have for the past 12 months.
Yeah.
But we wanted to just kind of take a step back and just really focus up on the fun aspects of touring Tastebuds and just
Yeah.
really make it,
Stop it. Back up. She wants to be center of
and
attention.
just really make it more about our life.
A lot of what we want to share is just us in general, and we hear feedback all the time that like people just like to watch us, and we appreciate that so much. That
So much.
we think we just want to be able to not pigeonhole ourselves, because we have so many interests and so many things we like to do that we're definitely going to kind of steer more towards like a lifestyle YouTube channel that covers just our lives in general.
We love traveling and food, but we also are very passionate about cooking, eating right, working out, exploring new cities a different way, seeing street art. I mean, my God, exploring with these
DIY
dudes,
projects.
DIY
and
projects.
A little bit of everything.
Yeah, so that is why we're going to become Chan Steph on YouTube. The official change will happen sometime over the next few weeks whenever we actually officially
Yeah.
get everything going, since we just decided.
And that
YouTube.
answers the final question of where's this going next? That's where it's going. A little bit of everything. And where are we going next? We're gonna go eat some food. But thank you to everyone who joined the live and anybody watching this video. If you have any additional questions for us, just ask them in the comments below and we'll make sure to answer them.
For sure.
But that's just like a little bit of a life update for
Yeah.
us, and kind of some good questions we got that we wanted to share with everybody too. So
Yeah, and we hope everybody's doing fantastic. We truly appreciate all the
This
reaching
dog
out.
is-
So I'm gonna pick her up because she's going cray cray, and we will see you guys next time.